This man knows what he's talking about. Aliens.
And that's it.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Real Enough. It's Jared here at TerrifiCon in Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. Meeting some interesting people, seeing some cosplay, doing some giveaways, and talking comic books. So stick with us, it's gonna be terrific.
Awesome. So today we're here with the Connecticut Ghostbusters.
Hi.
So what made you get into ghostbusting?
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Have you seen ghosts before? Like, what's happening?
We have one guy in our group who actually does house investigations and ghost investigations. I've never seen one, though. I have some pretty freaky stuff in my time.
Okay.
So I'm almost kind of maybe a believer sometimes.
That's all I need to know. The answer is yes. How long have you guys been cosplaying?
We've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Oh man, you guys look like veterans. I just started entering cosplay. Can you tell who I am just by looking at me?
Oh, you're that YouTuber guy.
Any advice for people who are trying to get into cosplay, my guy?
Drink lots of water. Most importantly, have fun with it. Enjoy it. It's your love for something. Let that love shine through.
There's so many viewers out there who are just like, you just like push them over the precipice and now they're gonna go full cosplay.
I didn't know I had that kind of power.
You do, man.
You do. It's scary.
All right, and if anybody has any problems, who should they call?
Oh, you know who to call.
Together?
The one, the only, Ghostbusters.
All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with
Jasmine.
and
Dave.
Jasmine and Dave. Thanks, guys, for playing with us. We are looking to give away a free book. I have 10 cards in my hands. They are a mix of cards from our characters from our latest book, Jane Christ. And one of them has the Lady and Savior, Jane Christ herself, on the card. If you pick that card, you get a free book. And if you pick any other card, you get 20% off any book on the table. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Jasmine picked Lucien DeVille, so she gets 20% off any book on the table. Do you want a shot, Dave? I'll give you a shot.
Oh, do I get to keep that?
Yeah, you get to keep the card.
That makes me so happy.
Dave got God. A nice yin and yang situation going on there. Well, thank you for playing. We hope you get some good merch. And one more thing. Jasmine, do you want to tell our viewers to like and subscribe?
Hell yeah. Everybody like and subscribe. They're freaking awesome.
All right, so we're here with?
Fong.
Tell us a little about your booth today.
So it's a lot of One Piece fan art. One Piece is my inspiration. You know, I love drawing that. And, you know, I set out to make like your one-stop shop for One Piece. You know, like if you like One Piece, there's always something here that you can find that you'll like.
What is one piece of your art that you would call your favorite?
Oh, that's tough. Cause like whatever is my most recent is usually the most favorite because like I always put in more effort like each new one to continue challenging myself and growing. The Hisoka, number 9 up there. That one's currently my favorite until the next one.
Can you tell us anywhere that the people can get their hands on your merch?
Oh yeah, fongnetic.com. It's spelled FONGNETIC.com. And it has my portfolio, it has my online shop. All of my socials are the same, Fongnetic, and you'll find me there.
All right, so I'm here with our friend.
Oh, Trevor Fernandez Lenkevich.
I made him say the last name.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to.
I didn't expect that.
He's a writer, editor, letterer, and this is his big book.
And he's a part-time beautiful man. You know?
Hey, I did forget that. It's not on the sign, but you can tell, right?
Yeah. Area 51, The Helix Project. 6 issues, sci-fi thriller about a half-extraterrestrial boy who's driven into the jaw of a Cold War genetics conspiracy in order to uncover the truth about his father's murder. And if he's to find his way out alive, he's kind of forced to confront the essence of what makes us human.
And Trevor was ahead of the game before this whole UFO craze. He's been working on this for how long?
I started this comic 2 years ago.
Do you believe that they're here with us right now?
I mean, probably. I feel like it's kind of small-minded to say, like, absolutely not. With any craze, you're going to have, like, conspiracy or people who are trying to, like, get their clout up. There's always a degree of, like, falsehood. But generally, yeah. I mean, like, biologically, I think it's small-minded to think that we're the only, like, sentient, technologically affluent beings on the face of existence. You never know.
This man knows what he's talking about. Aliens.
And that's it.
All right, you guys, so I wanted to ask, you guys look so good and stylish in your cosplays. Can you tell us who you guys are dressed as?
I'm dressed as me. I didn't really have time to think about or plan an actual cosplay, so I just went as a cat maid.
And what about you?
I'm Inosuke Hashibiro, and I'm from Demon Slayer.
And can you tell us how long it took you guys to put these costumes together?
This morning, it took me like 2 hours to get ready. It took him like 5 minutes.
Amazing. Well, the dedication has paid off. I think TerrifiCon is loving your outfit. What has been the highlight of TerrifiCon for you guys? Besides coming on our show, of course.
But I was gonna say coming on your show. Playing your game?
All right, everybody. Today I'm here with Poison Ivy
Hi, hello.
and Spider Gwen.
Yes. Hello.
This does not come overnight. How long have you been cosplaying for?
I've been cosplaying for about 7 years or so.
Awesome. And what's your favorite cosplay? Is it Poison Ivy, or what's your favorite cosplay that you've ever done?
I would say it's Poison Ivy, just because she's versatile, but I can also relate to her sexuality as well.
I'm a cosplayer too. Do you know who I'm cosplaying as today?
Is it Superman?
Yeah. Good guess. No, I am actually Ken.
Nice.
I see it.
I was Barbie yesterday, actually. Yeah.
We could have met.
Yeah.
For the last question, there's a lot of people out there who, they are scared to cosplay, right? What message do you have? I was scared to cosplay. It took a lot
Yeah.
for me to wear this today. What message do you have for those people who are thinking about entering cosplay?
It's an excellent question, and I've done a couple of cosplay panels in general about just like the versatility of cosplay. And being a transgender person, I like to reach out to the transgender community and say cosplay is an excellent medium for gender play and exploring gender and things like that. And characters like this that have a sexuality different than perhaps the mainstream. It's fun to kind of have something that you can relate to and kind of bring that passion with you to the character itself.
Could not have said it any better myself. Thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Like and subscribe this channel. Also follow me, Chelsea Brickham, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and let's be friends. I would love that very much, and I appreciate you guys.
Hi, Chelsea Brickham, and thanks for being my new friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bring it in, bring it.
All right, so we're here with our good friend Jeff Brennan. Can you tell the people where they might know you from?
Well, I've worked on the show Courage the Cowardly Dog. I've also worked on Dragon Tales, the Simpsons comic book, Extreme Ghostbusters, comic books too, Deathstroke the Terminator, and my own comic book, Cybergirl Lita.
Our viewers here might recognize Cybergirl Lita. Can you tell them where they might know the book?
Well, it's on Amazon. It's also it appeared on Big Bang Theory. People love that story, especially my mom. I gave her some prints, and it was for her to keep. And she told me she sent them into Big Bang Theory, and I'm like, they're gonna just throw them in the garbage. And then maybe a month later, they called her up, they sent me a contract, and they actually wanted me to do work for the show. So I was like, cool. I did not expect that to work.
I'm a big Courage the Cowardly Dog fan. That was one of my favorites growing up. Can you tell us about a little bit of your work on Courage?
Well, mostly what I did is I worked on the pilot episode. I did animation, and that was not actually intended to be a show. It was a theatrical short, and it was actually nominated for an Oscar. We lost to Wallace and Gromit, which is okay because they're pretty good too. And then after that, because that was done in New York, I moved out to LA, and I worked on a bunch of shows. I was out there for about maybe 3 years or so, and I couldn't find work anymore, so I moved back to New York. And when I moved back, they had just started making it into a series. They got the deal with Cartoon Network and asked if I would like to be involved with the series as well. So I ended up working on it that way.
You also mentioned you did a little bit of work on Jumanji. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, that was the animated series. And I had gotten a friend of mine a job in animation years before. And he started working at Sony. And I was like, oh, I'd love to start working there. Are there any openings? He's like, no, I wish I could help you. So I was like, okay. He goes, I'll tell you what. We'll set up a desk in the hallway. Just sit there and start drawing, and eventually somebody from HR will come by and ask you if you filled out your paperwork yet. And I was like, really? You think that'll work? He's like, yeah. And that's exactly how I got the job at Sony, and I ended up being there 3 years.
Be sure to follow Jeff on Instagram. Can you tell the people where they can find you?
It's Jeff Wildstar on Instagram.
Jeff Wildstar, you got it. Follow Jeff. He's one of the good ones. All right, you guys, so I would say that was pretty terrific today, but you let us know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, we've been Real Enough.